Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for people who are very, very serious about manifesting. Manifesting is probably the single, I don't know whether you could call it greatest gift, potential any human being has. Because if you can manifest, that means you can imagine. If you can imagine, that means that you control the pictures in your head. Now, in a world where we are surrounded by distraction on our cell phones, on our desktops, laptops, everywhere around us, distract, sound and noise, sound and noise, sound and noise, to the point where it's a cacophony of clusterfuck. If you can manifest, you can work your way through all of that. And that's important. Because if you can manifest, you can begin to live your own actual life. Not the life that somebody else set up for you, not the life that somebody else already arranged for you, but the life that you choose. Now, does that mean you can be anything you want to be? A lot of people love to tell us that. Oh, you can be anything you want to be. Well, you know what? That's not true. Sounds good, but it's not true. I've done tarot for 20 years. Astrology for 50 years. And I know just from astrology alone, there are so many choices, so many possibilities, that the odds of everybody becoming famous and rich and beautiful and all the rest of the stuff we run after is impossible. Not going to happen. Everybody comes into this sphere with a certain destiny. That's why in your family, if you have brothers and sisters, that's why you're not all the same. You're all very different. How the hell can that happen when you're born in the same family? Oh, because you come here with a different destiny. Now, whether there's a spirit world or whatever term you want to use, I don't know, but at some point, it is determined for you, or you determine it in a spiritual sense, a more universal sense, what your job, what your destiny is in this lifetime. So we were not all meant to be rich. We were not all meant to be good looking. We were not all meant to be artificial, superficial. We were meant to have depth, quality. And so your destiny may not include a lot of resources. You're not going to have the cars and the income and the fame and all the rest of that stuff. You're going to lead a simpler life. But in simplicity, there is peace. And that is something that we need to pay attention to. We need to get our eyes off of materialism. For all the shit that we have around us, the things, we're very unhappy. And yet, we live in a material world. Hey, hey, yeah, we got all this stuff. Ooh, isn't this great? No, not so great. And I don't care if you're super rich or you're super poor or anything in between. Luck is what moves our lives. And you need to focus on that idea that you have a destiny that maybe you're not even consciously aware of, but your life keeps moving you in that direction. Then, once you find that, by the way, you can find it from numerology, you can get it from astrology. Once you get your life destiny, now manifest within that area, and you're going to find it happen a lot better, much better results. I'm here to help you. I'm here to inspire you. We're talking about frequencies. We're talking about potential. You have to choose. You have to act. You can't just sit. You have to get involved. You got to make a decision. You got to stand up for yourself. But if you do, if you and the frequency match at all, and don't expect that to happen every day, for starters. It ain't going to happen. There's 8 billion people on the planet. I bet you even the best tarot reader in the world, and I don't think there are many good ones, frankly. I think there are a lot of charlatans. But anyway, the few good ones that there are, they're going to match up with less than 1% of the people who take a look at their tarot. I'm the same way. I just put out the frequencies. You determine how it fits in your life, if it does or does not. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. We got tomorrow. I do a brand new read every day, 365. And let's begin. Let's focus on now, here, today. Middle card is the card that we focus on, and it's to be fair. It's the Oracle card. To be fair. That's the energy. Up in the right-hand corner, we have 38. 3 in this kind of manifesting tarot reading doesn't mean a third party. It means aligning your mind, your body, and your spirit. All 3 parts lining up in perfect synchronicity. 8 shows that things are materializing. And you put the 2 together, 3 and 8 is 11. That's a master number, but 11 also breaks down to a 2. There is, if this is resonating at all, there is a very, very, very important decision that you need to make in terms of realigning yourself, getting your mind and spirit and body to all line up. That way you can manifest more quickly, more easily, and with better results. The meme for today is, you know what? Sometimes you're so divinely protected, you don't get what you want. Yeah. So in the cosmic view, you are going for fairness. You don't want the thumb on the scale. Get the thumb off the scale. Get a good, honest weight. That's what you're looking for, to be fair. And I just want to remind you, as you're thinking about all of this, about our memes. Sometimes you are so divinely protected, you don't get what you want. Man, I got to tell you how many times I look back on my life and I know I wanted something, someone, whatever, so badly I could taste it. Ooh, didn't get it. And you know what? As I look back, it's the best damn thing in the world that ever happened to me. It happened to me many times, actually. Many times. But I look back and I go, man, I'm glad I didn't do that. Where I'm at right now is not perfect. But it could have been a hell of a lot worse had I got what I wanted. I thought I wanted. I want to be fair to myself. Take my thumb off the scale. First card all the way to the left is the death card, means endings. Doesn't mean somebody's going to die. It means endings, transformation. That's really the key here. You're transforming your life. The old way of thinking, the old way of feeling, the old way of being has to die. And the reason is the next card, 7 of Cups. There are so many things that you're emotionally connected to. That's what cups are. You know, they like to interrogate, oh, somebody that you love. Get out of here. Cups are things that you are emotionally attached to. Things or people or thoughts, ideas, doesn't make any difference. You're emotionally connected. And you're so messed up right now, you're being pulled from so many different directions, the 7 of Cups say, that you can't make up your mind. You got to stop that. That's what the death card's all about. You got to change the whole system. You want to be fair to yourself. How do you do that? You love yourself. And I don't mean in a narcissistic way. I got to be very careful about this because people go, well, I'm important, man. I come first. I come first. Yeah, no. What you're doing is trying to resonate at a higher level. If you can love yourself, you can love other people. If you don't love yourself, you can't love other people. That makes you a narcissist because narcissists always tear down, break down, destroy because they don't love themselves. So you want to reverse that. That's part of what's going to have to die. You're going to have to change how you feel about yourself. Then we come to the final card, which is the Judgment card. It's an awakening. It's a rebirth. It's a new perspective. Right? You want to be fair to yourself. Be fair to yourself. That will let you be fair to everybody else. Take your thumb off the scale. Remember, sometimes you're so divinely protected, you don't get what you want, and that's a good thing. Back tomorrow with another tarot reading between now and the next time you and I do tarot again. Peace and blessings.